Alright, what's going on, guys? Fade Prism here, back with another BO2 video, and today we're going to be making a compilation of all of the trick shots I have hit online. And there's not too many because I literally have, I've been trick shotting for probably about 3 years, but for probably about 2.5 years, I didn't know how to trick shot. Like, I knew what a good trick shot was, but I was literally going for 360s on, like, BO3. My first shot I ever hit was a 720. It was just literally 720, and he was the definition of barrel stuff was that shot. But I actually started to learn how to trick shot, and I've been hitting online pretty frequently. They're pretty much all barrel stuff because I can't hit long range trick shots. But I mean, it is what it is. So we're gonna get right into the first one. This is one of my favorite shots I've hit because of I love the twist of the barrel, and it's the most recent one I hit. I just said that, but the reason it's one of my favorites is because the twisted barrel, and I love the look of it. And also the reaction, just because I accidentally killed the game before, because I was just going off and I completely forgot how to count. And the guy was so mad at me. He's like, "Oh my god, he killed again." But then when he watched it, he's like, "Oh, that's a trick shot." You'll hear it. I wish I would have recorded after because I think he was about to say that was barrel stuff, but something like that. But let's get right into this one.
I really respect.
Oh my god, Desert Eagle! Killed fast again! Oh! Ooh! It was a barrel, but trick shot, so I mean, that was not.
Alright, we're here with the next one, and this is, I'm going in order by, like, the order I hit. So the last one was the most recent one, this one was the one before that. This is on Nuketown, and this guy was just saying AFK at the backdrop. I mean, I was kind of going for him, but I was also really hoping to hit the backdrop. But I didn't really see him in the kill cam, so I was freaking out. I didn't have my mic in, so he couldn't hear. But I thought I hit the insane backdrop, but it was just that guy. But I mean, I messed up horribly. After I messed up the insta swap, and it was literally, I think I actually did insta swap. It was just super fast that you couldn't even see it. But either way, it's still a trick shot. It's gonna be in this montage, and here it is. See, he's camping right there.
Be advised, hostile UAV.
And then I saw his body fall down, and I thought I hit cross map until I saw him. I was so upset. Look, I think, watch the insta swap. Nope, I guess I didn't do it. I don't know. Alright, up next is one of these shots, that not a lot of people hit from. That's the reason I kind of like the shot. But here it is. And if you watch kill cam, I was so concerned, but I actually did in super slow motion. I did not hit ground, even though it looked like I did, which made the trick shot look worse, but we'll see. Like, it's hard to tell. Up next is, a lot of people call count cross maps as trick shots. I do, but I don't know what you guys would. I'm counting it. Well, I got a straight up cross map, well, just straight up tomahawk, and it was at the spawn, which is kind of hard to get. But the reason I love this shot, well, not shot, really clip so much, is I watched the guy die. So I think this is a really, really cool clip, and it's probably one of my favorites. Okay, So when I said I just started trick shotting, you guys probably didn't believe me. You thought it was probably just an excuse for me being bad. That is not true. If you look at this clip, it says 50 days ago. This was, other than that 720 on BO3, which I don't even count a trick shot, this was my first trick shot on online. Let me put it in full screen so you guys can see it better. Alright. And, I mean, it was average, but it's a pretty cool clip because it was my first ever. I was freaking out. Up next is probably the funniest trick shot I've ever hit. Me and my friend were just playing online, and we were obviously going for trick shots. And I go for this trick shot, but my finger slips off the analog stick, so I like stop in midair. And when we watched back the kill cam and I landed on the rock, we could not stop laughing. That's why I find this clip so awesome, because it's kind of a cool memory of just us can't stop laughing. I mean, it's a trick shot, but not really. Here it is. Like, I don't even know what this is. Oh, God. Alright, next up on our list is another on raid at this spot. This is probably one of the worst on my list. Just because I landed it and it just looked weird, and somehow I shot through the rock, and it was just a weird clip. But it was still a trick shot, so whatevs. And no, it was not to mid. That was trying to kill me. And you can see that I landed, and it was just weirdly, it didn't look like it actually hit. Next up is an extreme barrel stuff. This is the definition of barrel stuff. But for some reason, I just love this clip so much. Just the look of it, I love it. So, here it is.
Advised hostile care package found.
Probably didn't even hit.
It was funny because this guy thought it was aimbot too, which was a nice little reaction that I got.
Okay. That really felt like aimbot, but okay. Or maybe it's just my ping.